Hello Cancer, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for June 13th until June 19th, 2021. This will be for your sun, moon, or rising signs in Cancer should you cross watch. And as always, these are general readings, so they may not resonate for you, which is totally okay. Take the things that are for you today, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. So happy to have you here with me. And I hope you will subscribe because I'm here every single week and would love for you to be as well. As always, if the reading today does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. I really do love to hear from you, so leave me whatever you want, even if it's just your favorite emoji. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, overall energy here is the Seven of Swords. And what I want to ask you to ruminate on here is, what is not being said in the way I'm communicating with others right now? What's being left out? I think there's something here to, not sharing the whole truth, not sharing the whole emotion, not sharing the whole thing. In the recent past for you, we have the Star, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Cups. So holding out hope here, I feel, for your partner to come around maybe. I do get a sense that you're probably in a relationship here, or if nothing else, very focused on relationship. But I do think there is an existing relationship here, and you've just been holding out hope and waiting and hoping that this person was going to decide to commit to the relationship on a deeper level. Also, energies could be, swapped. So maybe your partner is waiting for you to commit on a deeper level. So consider that as well. In the present energy, we have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is really, really interesting energy to me because, first of all, it shows me that you and your partner are in the same stage of life. You and your partner are both, in a similar age group, likely, you have similar focus and things. However, one of you is, when they're looking into the future, thinking about long-term planning, you're thinking about the relationship. Thinking about where this relationship goes into the future, how we support one another into the future. Where does our love blossom into? Does it mean marriage? Does it mean children? Does it mean, 7 dogs? Whatever. But the other one of you right now is looking forward into the future and thinking about their career, thinking about making money, about creating stability for themselves, about climbing the ladder in whatever they're doing. And as a result, your visions for the future are not the same right now. But I think that's coming again from a place of, we're not talking about it. We're not fully communicating on what we want. So you may be holding out hope that somebody is going to get focused on the relationship in the way that you are, and they may actually be focused on their career, because for them, perhaps, if I get my career to a certain place, then I can benefit the relationship more. Not, if I work on the relationship, then my career will get better. Do you understand what I mean? And this could be back and forth. You could be the one focused on your career right now, or the other way around. Now, coming into the future energy, I think we are going to talk about it. I think it is going to come up. We have Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. This to me feels like you're going to reach a breaking point a little bit here, Cancer. There's going to be a small argument or a small obstacle that comes up for the two of you and then results in this big blowout, results in a lot of communication coming forward that you've been holding on to, or that they have been holding on to for a long time, because we've been skirting around it. We haven't been saying our whole truth. We haven't been speaking our emotions fully and presently to our partner. So we'll do some clarifying and see, what else we can learn from this so that we can move forward better for ourselves and the people that we love. We'll start with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration, and the Muse of Voices. Yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be let go of. I think you maybe are considering an ultimatum in the relationship, like telling your partner, either you stop doing all of this, either you gather where you are now and move into where I want you to be, or I'm going to have to walk. I think you may not be saying it, but you're thinking about it. You're thinking about what that ultimatum will look like here. I think you may be having conversations with your partner where you're saying things, but your brain is saying so many more things that you're not letting out of your mouth. And so I think becoming a little bit more aware and consistent and confident in what we are communicating is going to be very important for you here, Cancer, if this relationship is exactly what you want, you know? You're at fault here too. It takes two. Let's take a look at the star in the recent past. 10 of emotions again, the priestess and the moon coming up for you here. Yeah, I think it's like you really are hoping that your partner is going to surprise you by like being on the same page that you're on, having that same vision, and suddenly they're going to come to you one day and they're going to say, Cancer, da 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 da, all the things that you wanted to hear, all the things that you feel and you think all the time. But, you know, people are very different, and I don't think that you and your partner approach life in the same way. And as a result, you know, you're waiting for them to say things that are never going to like naturally be coming up for them in their psyche to bring forward to you, or the other way around. Let's take a look at the Two of Wands here in the present energy. Page of Inspiration, the Two of Voices, and the Six of Voices. Yeah, I think there is some sense of, you know, if I don't see that we're on the same page, I'm going to make a decision to leave the relationship. I know that that's already come up here, but one of you feels very passionately about the relationship, but are dealing with it in kind of an immature way. And the other one of you isn't really thinking about it, because I don't think that the person who's not thinking about it feels the relationship's in any kind of jeopardy. So for one of you, everything you're doing is centered around the relationship. And for them, everything they're doing is centered around the relationship, plus my career, plus all my other obligations. I didn't realize my relationship was in such jeopardy. I've just been trying to do my best to be the best person I can be, to move through life steadily so I can be a better partner. So there's an awareness here that needs to happen, like a real conversation about it. Let's take a look in the future energy at the Eight of Wands. Ace of Voices, Three of Emotions, and the 10 of Materials. Yeah, there's going to be a catalyst here that's external to the relationship. Either you're going to be out with other friends or something like that, and something's going to come up that triggers this actual exchange happening. I think it's going to reach a breaking point where one of you just feels like you need to say something about what's going on. And like, are we both focused on the same thing? Are we both working towards the same future? Because the 10 of Cups has come up twice and the 10 of Materials has come up twice. So the idea of future is very present between the two of you, but we're not discussing if we have the same vision for our future. And that can include the timeline. That can include, you know, marriage or children. That can include a lot of different things in how we approach this future together. But if we're not talking about it, then we're not moving towards a common goal. And I think that's a very important distinction. We need to get on the same page so that we can be working toward the same things. And that doesn't come when we're not talking. And, you know, we're in Mercury retrograde right now, so conversations and communication can be a little bit challenging. So it's okay. Be patient. Be kind with yourself. We'll take one last message here. Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, in order to be able to let go of whatever resent we're holding on to right now, Cancer, we need to, from a place of love, speak it into existence. If you find that you're in your head a lot about your relationship right now, or feeling like your partner has been neglecting you in certain ways, you're not going to be able to move forward from it until we have a conversation, until you actually can speak your mind, because otherwise all those thoughts are just going to continue to consume you and build resent towards your partner or build resent towards your relationship and put you in a position where you no longer can approach it from a place of love. So think about that. And if this is resonating, you know, consider how I might be able to communicate with my partner about where I see us going, and see if that's the same for them. And if it is, then great, let's get on the same page about how we're going to get there. explain to my partner what it is I need to feel secure in that they are considering what I'm considering for the future. And also make sure that you're clear on what your partner needs from you to feel that same sense of support to move towards those goals. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, leave that thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll see you back here next week.